everybody, welcome to the end of season review for the FM24 Youth Academy Challenge with Folkestone and Victor. It's the end of season 13 and we are in League 2. Did we win it? Let's go and have a look. Yes, hello everybody, welcome back to the save and fellow managers. We won the league! Yes, we won the bloody league. We have the Sky Bet League 2 title in our collection now. It's there with the Vanarama National League, which we have won. Both of them. We are going up to Sky Bet League 1. So a little bit more money, higher reputation, a big challenge on our hands. We're going in with new kits as well. I've decided that we're going to get new kits every time we get promoted, and there they are. You can see them on the screen. Lovely stuff. But of course, we're more concerned with how we won the league, and we won it with a 6-point gap. It was very comfortable by the end of it. Last episode at the youth intake, we were actually 2 points off Dorking, I think, who were top of the league, but we have absolutely smashed it coming into the final run of the season. 46 games played, 26 wins, 14 draws and 6 losses. Generally at this level, if you get between like 5 and 10 losses, you're generally getting promoted if you can keep it to 5 to 10. But not just that, some good performances as well. Ryan Carson, a 7.31 average rating for the young right winger. Massimo Englefield came third in the top goal scorer with 24 in the league, so he's had a really good season. Ryan Carson came joint second for most assists as well. Adam Cross scored 3 free kick goals, which is very impressive because he has free kick taking 10. We've got a couple of youngsters that have come through in the youth intake with free kick taking 11, so they should be better than Adam Cross, to be honest. But yeah, generally a very good season. You can see it here with the run-in. So we drew with Blackpool 0-0. We went into, that was the last game before the youth intake. After that, we played Oldham 1-1. Luke Berwick getting an 81st minute equaliser got us that. And then it was 4 wins on the bounce to wrap up the title. A 5-1 home demolition of Torquay. Lexi coming out of the cold after his injury for a hat-trick. He scored in the 5th, the 7th and then the 57th minute, which is very nice and nice for OCD, isn't it? Accrington, a 4-0 win away from home. Englefield scored a hat-trick. Lexi got another one off the bench in that one. Crewe, 5-1 win. Lexi getting another goal in there. And Luton, a 2-1 win with Lexi getting another goal in that one. So it goes to show that if he can keep fit, he still has something to offer, does Lexi. And it's all down to his pace, basically. His physical attributes, the fact that he can dribble and he's got good off the ball, seems to make him quite the goal threat at the lower levels. So he has earned a new contract. I didn't want to let him go on a free transfer. He's earned a new contract till 2039. He has a contract extension clause that we can trigger if we want to. I think the plan will be to get, hopefully to like January next season, and then see if we can make some money on him, because I'm not too sure how he's going to cope in League 1. I mean, he's done very well in League 2, and he did very well in League 2 the year before. It's just his injuries that are a bit of the issue. Picks up a lot of injuries, as you can see on the screen. But yeah, all in all, a really good season from Lexi. So let's go and have a look at the player stats and attributes and things like that, or stats in this case, isn't it? We didn't play any of the youngsters that we called up, so they are still not. They won't have any appearances, not even the next CR7 with my clickbaity title in the last episode. But yeah, I'm very excited to see what Paulinho Balbiera can do in pre-season. But top assist appearance maker, 59 for Michael Collins. Really good. I don't think he missed... Oh, he missed 1 game, I think, all season with an injury, a slight knock. But yeah, he's coming on. Lovely stuff. Very easily our best goalkeeper at the club. Very easily our number 1. And will be next season as well. Having a great time of it. It's conceded 63 in 45, kept 9 clean sheets and a 6.87. Stepping up lovely from his loan spell at Bishop Stortford. So yeah, he went out on loan, didn't do brilliantly, but came back. Easily our best goalkeeper. Having a good time of it. Blair Gemmell is up there as well. He actually got 22 goals, so we might as well look at goals, because top goal scorer Massimo Englefield, 19 years old. This kid is going to be great. We are going to struggle to keep hold of him, I think, in the January transfer window. He has signed a new deal as well with a minimum fee release clause of 500,000. So at least we're going to get $500,000 if someone from the Championship or above comes in for him next season. Obviously, League 1 clubs can still activate that now, but I don't think they will because he's just signed this new contract. Another one that does have an extension clause in it as well, so we can extend that if we want to. But yeah, I've got a feeling we might struggle to keep hold of him. Yeah, Blair Archie is Second in the scoring charts with 22 in 52 games. He's had a really good season here as well, playing absolutely superbly. 15 goals, 11 assists in 39 in the league, a 7.14. Pretty much matching the heights that he hit last season as well, which is absolutely awesome. He signed a new contract. It's got an optional extension as well for 2 years. No minimum fee release clause for him, so that's a pretty good one as well. Christian Shuaibu was up there with 15 goals as well. The man we've adapted to be our target forward is playing very, very well for us as well. I think, did he get a new contract? No, he didn't. He's still on his previous contract that he signed in 2035 because we got him down to a 4-year deal. So he's doing lovely, very well. Ollie Lewis was 4th in the top goal scorer rankings. Another one really, really good. He has signed the new deal. It runs for another year. Or he signed the new deal last year, I think. He has an optional contract extension. And as you can see, he's got a promise to say we will sell him if someone bids £600,000. Now, I said in the last episode, FC Charlotte, or Charlotte FC, did bid. We negotiated them to like 500k. He turned them down. They haven't come back in for him since. But I think he will move to an MLS club at some point in this save, which will be a shame for us because he's very, very good. But I do think it could help us monetarily do very well. And then out of bloody nowhere, with 17 starts and 13 sub appearances, so 30 games in total, comparing that to everyone above him, that's not very many. But he's popped up with 13 goals and 7 assists is Lexi, proving he's not out of this. I'd written him off. I had written Lexi off after this season where he started it with a massive injury. But yeah, he's popped up, done very well. 12 in 25 and 7 assists as well. Sort of switching between all the front 3 roles, I would call them. The advanced forward, the target forward at times. He can play that reasonably well because he's quite physical. Attacking midfield right and attacking midfield left as well. So yeah, not too bad from Lexi in that one. And then assists-wise, Ryan Carson, who didn't start the season as our starting right winger, but did basically end it there, or definitely competed with Blair Gemmell out there. 10 goals and 15 assists in 45 games for an 18-year-old, and this is his first real full season in professional football, is absolutely superb. He was immense this year. We called him the young George Best, and he is developing into one hell of a player. He has a contract extension clause as well, which could take him to 2040, which is really good. No minimum fee release clause, £300 a week as well, so a very cheap deal for us. He'll probably be requesting another one, but can dribble, really good pace, really good physicals, off the ball again, really good for those attacking positions, and he has done really, really well. Another one, like 15 assists, pretty much out of nowhere, was David Henderson. Again, didn't start the season as our starting left winger. It was Ollie Lewis that started out there as that, but good personality, good physicals in there, dribbling's good, determination is very good. 22 appearances, 1 goal, needs to improve on his goal output, but 11 assists and a player of the match, a 7.03, another player that really improved from his loan spell last year. But yeah, we gave him a chance, and boy did he take it. So we do have good, talented players coming through, and you can see 23 appearances on the left wing, 1 on the right wing, 15 assists from those 23 on the left. It's just phenomenal. Suits how we play very, very well, and did a cracking job. And then after him is Archie Blair Gemmell, and again, good pace, acceleration, great physicals, good dribbling, and good off the ball, and it's working. It's working for us. He did a real mix up there. 2 on the left, 32 on the right, and 16 up front. Most of his goals came from when he played as a striker, and most of his assists came when he played on the right. So great versatility, and looking forward to see what he can do next year. Adam Cross up there with 11. He is a free kick taker, so we do put quite a lot of free kicks into the box. A really, really good specimen of a footballer at this level. Great mental attributes, really good physically. And another one we may struggle to hold on to next year. No clauses, no option for us to extend, but we'll probably offer him a new contract in the summer just to make sure that he is settled down and done. And then Christian Shuaibu obviously is up there in assists because he's a big target forward. He's a big boy. He can sort of jump, and he wins quite a lot of nod downs and flick-ons and holds the ball up well as a target forward and slips through the other striker. So a good job from him. 41 games this year as a striker, 7.08, 30 starting game or 30 games in the league. When he's fit, he starts generally as a target forward. So all really good. Average rating wise, best player of the season was Martin Lukaku, so well done for him. 1 starting appearance, 1 sub appearance, 1 goal, 1 assist and a 7.55. Obviously, he doesn't actually count in the stats though because he's only played 1 game. 43 games, 50 games overall, 7.23. It's Massimo Englefield who is the best player of the season. So great job, Massimo, with a fantastic name. And now we can go and look at the overall season review, because here it is. So we can go and look at the 2036-37 season where we won the league. League 2 trophy coming to us, as I said, 6 points clear of Dorking. 6 points clear of Dorking and Forest Green. And 10 points clear of Aldershot, who got to the playoffs, which Blackpool won it in 7th, which is incredible. But the board were delighted. We were predicted to finish bottom. We came first. Lovely stuff. The Middlesbrough knockout of the FA Cup final, to be expected. Only a 1-0 loss, which was pretty good, and loads of money came with that as well, which was awesome. In the Carabao Cup, we beat Stevenage 5-1, lost to Villa 3-1. Enough said about that. And the English Football League that no one cares about trophy, we got through 3 games, knocked out in the first knockout round. Some good wins, actually, in the knockout stages. But yeah, we couldn't go any further than that. A 6-1 win over Chester was our biggest win. Goals from Shobu, Lloyd OG, Gemmell, Englefield and Skinner. The match to remember was an away 5-3 win over FC Halifax, which actually for once probably does make sense because that was an immense game. And the goal of the season was scored by Ryan Carson from the right wing from 24 yards out, curling it past the goalkeeper. So good stuff there. Finances wise, bombed it. It's been absolutely amazing. It's exploded. Competition prize money gone up, match day commercial up, everything up, and a new deal to boot in there as well. And then our team of the season was Collins in goal, Evans, Berwick, Coulter and Besant at the back, Cross and Emmanuel in the middle, Gemmell on the right, Lewis on the left, Englefield and Shuaibu up front, which was absolutely awesome. And then the club awards, well, the manager awards. We won the manager of the month for April and the manager of the month for October. Englefield won the fans player of the year and the young player of the year as well. Goal of the season was Ryan Carson. Top goal scorer was Englefield. Most assists was Ryan Carson. Player of the matches was Blair Gemmell. Highest average rating was Massimo Englefield. And best passes completed was Luke Berwick at centre back with 52 per 90. Competition awards, we didn't get any, and there were no new records this season. But we top the league and we win League 2, which was absolutely amazing. Predicted to finish bottom and won the league. Bloody perb. We secure our 3rd promotion. We're going up, and we won the league. So it was really good. What a fantastic season, and we've got loads to look forward to for next season. We'll be going up to League 1. So let's go and have a look at League 1 and see who is up here. So Portsmouth have gone up to the Championship, beating Millwall in extra time in the playoffs. So Ipswich have gone up with West Brom. Derby, Crawley, Millwall all miss out through the playoffs as Portsmouth win it. We've got other big clubs in here like Wigan, Bolton, Charlton, Wimbledon, Walsall are in here, Notts County, Leyton Orient, Carlisle, Swindon, Scarborough, Bristol Rovers and Chesterfield are all going down, so we won't be facing them. But coming down from the Championship, who will we be playing there? We've got Preston, Stoke and Salford. Wow, Stoke coming all the way down to League 1. That's going to be a very interesting game when we get to that point. But yeah, we will be taking on in League 1 then some big names. AFC Wimbledon, Peterborough, that's Wigan, Bolton. It's a shame Portsmouth have gone up. I would have liked to have played Portsmouth, but Derby are going to be in there. They're going to be probably favourites for the league. We are by far and away going to be the weakest team in the division, and it's going to be very interesting to see how that plans out. Now, in terms of the squad, which is everywhere, if I then actually take off, not a club, got a few loanees out there as well. People that are expiring that we're not going to renew. Kenan Omarovic, he will be leaving the club. He's not going to get a new contract. He was very good for us earlier on in the save, but right now he's not developed enough. We sent him out on loan for the first part of the season, where he did okay. 1 goal in 7 and a 6.8 in the Division 2 of Sweden, or Division 2 North of Sweden. Came back, had a handful of appearances when there was injuries, but yeah, showed that he wasn't really up at the level. Keanu Bursey, I'm torn with Keanu Bursey because he's actually made a huge number of appearances this year. He's not played amazingly well. I mean, a 6.81 is pretty good. 42 appearances in the league. The problem with Keanu is that he wants to be a first team player and he's just not at that level. Like, I'm not going to tell him where, he's not going to dictate where he plays, and he's going to be a squad player, so he has to accept that, and he just doesn't, right? I'm not going to strengthen the first team, I'm not going to play as a central midfielder. So, no, Giano Bersi doesn't get a new deal, and I think we're going to have enough coverage to deal with that loss. Harold Zimmer, Hans Zimmer, the old conductor, really, really liked him. He's again, 34 appearances, 6.81. He's very good as a cover for, maybe we do keep him. He's good cover for each fullback position, because he can sort of cross. He's really determined. He works hard, but he is lacking. Again, he's another one that needs to just know his place. I'm going to say, like, fringe player. Like, I'll go impact sub. Okay, he's happy to be an impact sub. £500 a week, a 1 year deal. A 1 year deal. I think we could do that. Let's see if we can get him down to like £400. That's a £50 pay rise, right? That's a £50 pay rise. So no, get rid of the extension. £400. I'm going to lock that in, but we'll say every time you do play, you get £200. Well, hang on, I locked that in, didn't I? Let's go 425. There we go. I'm happy to do a 1 year deal at 425. That's fine. Daniel Koulibaly, just not played enough this season. Not progressing. Not really worth it. He can go. He'll be going on a free transfer. Mark Skinner has been out on loan. A winger that actually played a few games for us, but I've got the youngsters we're bringing through are actually better. Are better than Mark Skinner now. So I think we're going to let him just sort of twandle off into the distance. Twandle, is that a word? Twandle off into the distance. Steve Newton, I'm a little bit torn about. Came through to be really good. Hasn't really progressed. No real interest in him to get him out on loan. When he has played, he's done pretty badly. So I think Steve Newton will be one gone as well. Lawson Olot actually has a decent bit of potential left, and came through was one of the highest rated that came through. He's gone to Cray in the Vanarama National League South and done okay. We've never really given him a chance. 4 appearances 2 seasons ago in League 2. He got a 7.2, 1 goal, 1 assist, but I'm just not sure. Mentals are good. His mentals are there, but physically, technically, a little bit weak. He's one that you can potentially keep and just get out on loan. I mean, if you take £100, £100 for a year, no, not happy with that. So he can go. That was also Daniel Selle was one I was so excited about. I was so excited when Daniel Selle came through, because he came through with a bit of pace, a bit of acceleration, really good determination, but just hasn't kicked on. Like, out on loan at non-league and has done really well. So that's clearly his level. So he's not going to get a new deal. Excellent Gumedi, the goalkeeper. It's great to have goalkeepers coming through, but he's going to be 19. He's not good enough to challenge for the first team. He's going to be going as well. Will Phillips, I think, is a youngster, right? I think we've only had him for like a season. Looks pretty good. A little bit of potential physically. Looks great. Looks like he could do a job. Hasn't managed to get a loan spell. Hasn't played any football. Has been down in non-competitive, getting a 7.3. He went 3.9. So let's have a look at Will. He wants to do a breakthrough for 120. Let's a 1 year deal at £100. Let's see, £100. Yeah, he's happy for that. I'm happy for that as well. It's only £10 more than he's on currently. Jonathan Taylor at left back, another one. Came through, looked like he could be useful, but he's got no pace, no acceleration, can't jump. Technically is very weak. Teamwork's good, determination's poor. Gonna let him go, not give him a new deal. Michael Clark, another left back, came through, looked like he could be pretty good. Hasn't progressed on anywhere at all. He had a loan spell last year at non-league in Wales, and did well out there, but yeah, not really worth keeping around. 18 years old, would have to go up to the first team squad. Don't think he's really got what it takes. Brett Brooks is one that I think is a tough one. He came through really highly rated and just has done nothing. 17 sub appearances and a 6.66 for the under 21, so not even really impressing down at that level as well. Sammy Hutter has been out on loan at Hailsham, and he's done all right there, 7.14. He's had 2 loan spells and done pretty well in both of them in non-league. But again, we have such good wingers coming through at our systems. I don't think we need to keep him around. And our youngsters coming through are just better than these players as well now. Christopher Knight at attacking midfield, or a playmaker-y sort of role at holding midfield. Lacking physically, although he can jump. Mentals aren't too bad. Looks pretty good other than concentration. Technically isn't dreadful. It's someone that I think we could give a chance to. Has a really good loan spell down at New Salamis. He's another one. If he can take a 1 year deal, He still wants to be a future prospect. A 1-year deal at £100. Like, I'm happy to do that. I'm happy to do a £100 1-year deal. He's desperate for that 110. There we go. We'll just bump up his loyalty bonus by £10. And again, he might just get another loan spell. Who knows? And that's it. Every one of these players will be leaving the club that we haven't just spoken about and offered a new contract to. Trimsky-Orton is still here. He's still here, and he will be here for as long as he'll sign a new contract. His contract's expiring next season, but he does have a contract extension clause in there as well. He's the one I want to keep around and just try and get into a coaching staff role to see if we can make that happen. That will be quite interesting. Pikarski is here. He signed the new 1-year deal as well to stay as our backup goalkeeper. He's not the best, but he's a decent little backup to keep. Richard Evans has done the same, signed a 1-year deal this year to stay around, sort of our starting right back, but will be phased out next season with the young players coming through and other players that we can bring in. We've got a number of people on 1-year deals who we're going to try and refresh and make sure they keep around. I mean, primarily, Ryan Carson has to stay around, so let's trigger his contract now. We'll trigger that 2-year extension just so that we're not worrying about that one and gives him a 3-year deal. But the squad is looking great. I'm very happy with how it all stands. I'm very happy with how the season's gone, obviously. The players are all away on holiday at the moment, enjoying their break, enjoying the fact that next time when they come back, I love the fact that they don't know they're not going to be replaced, but I know none of them can be replaced. They're just going to naturally drift off into distance if their contracts expire. And who knows, we may have some money sales. We may not. We may be able to keep everyone together. I'm expecting some outs through money, but we'll wait and see. Finances, though, are looking great. 870,000 in the bank. The FA Cup run did wonders. Promotion has obviously done really well. We'll get more sponsors. We'll have higher reputation. So we should be seeing our finances balance out somewhat relatively soon. We could ask for some things. Let's increase our junior coaching budget while we've got a bit of money in the bank. Let's see what we can do. We'll ask for an under-21 team for sure, because that would be really helpful. I do want to expand the stadium as well, so we'll ask them, see if they go into loads of debt to expand the stadium, and see what they do. We'll report all that back when we come back for the next episode at the start of season 14. I think it is. It will be episode 44 if memory serves me right. The next one, and we'll be up in League One. See you then.